Japan has always kind of had a really, really bad problem with basically foreigners coming to their country and exploring their country. Not in the sense of they have a problem with foreigners themselves, but more that foreigners come there and become nuisances. Not only have we seen people get arrested over the years, we've seen people record diabolical things, we've seen people do diabolical things, disrespect graves, disrespect people, and all sorts of things all over Japan, to the point where they are essentially trying to change their laws now about people being able to get a visa to come over there and actually explore their country and enjoy their culture. And it's getting so bad to the point where you will see not only Americans, but you'll see people from all over the world basically go there and just be absolute public nuisances. I mean, sticking cameras in people's faces, using improper translations, screaming at people, and just basically every single thing that is the opposite of their country, essentially. And what we're going to be talking about today is a man that was a kick streamer who goes by Kelton G, who apparently got physically assaulted in Japan and then physically assaulted somebody back in Japan. Now, I haven't watched the video yet because I wanted to kind of do a live reaction to this. I wanted to see it for the first time. I just pulled up the article and had it ready to go. So let's go ahead and see what the video is. Apparently, this is the full video of the full interaction. So let's see, full screen. Can we? We can't make the quality better. This is just this good.
¿Qué ha pasado? Nada, no pasa nada, no pasa nada. Tampoco ha pasado nada, coño. No, yo sí, 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 sí. But it's okay. Che, oye, che. Date quieto ya, Dios. Había un poco, tío. Hey, stop, bro. Don't touch me, bro.
Okay, like this is a crazy clip. Honestly, that's kind of diabolical. From what I can see from the video, I hope from what you guys can see too, it looks like basically the guy goes to touch him. That's what it looks like here. He goes to like touch him. Maybe it's a little aggressive, I'll say, to maybe touch someone. But what is this? What? Like, and I get it. Obviously somebody touches you, you can say, oh, it's self-defense. I mean, America gets away with that basically all the time. Is somebody touches you and you can essentially say self-defense. But bro, this guy wasn't a threat to you. I thought when I saw this article, I genuinely thought it was like this guy was gonna be like trying to throw hands with the guy, not just like, oh, he tried to touch him and like now the guy's like pushing him. Like, what?
Stop, che. Dios. Oye. Ya está, Dios.
What is priority seating too? Because I see that on the back end, that is one of the things in this too. So I'm gonna look that up. This is also, we can like have like priority seating Japan. Sorry, I don't know how to spell. Priority seating is available for the elderly, the disabled, or expecting mothers and persons accompanied. So the guy's just completely in the wrong. I don't know how else to state this, but the guy, the Kelton G, is just completely in the wrong. Even if like the guy was like putting his hands on him, right? Which I don't think you should really be putting your hands on anybody unless there's like a physical reason for it. I mean, like, like actual self-defense, basically. But like the guy is clearly sitting in the wrong seat. And from how the article reads, the guy just came up to talk to him, and then he might have gotten a little bit aggressive, but like, I can't play it now. There we go. So let's see. Guy stands up. Okay, guy stands up for absolutely no reason, right? Walks over, kind of waves his hand. He is standing close to the guy, and the guy's not punching him. He's not doing anything. He just kind of puts his hand. He might just be waving his hand. I mean, this isn't an account for self-defense in the slightest. I mean, if you were in a separate country, this would not be counted as self-defense. I don't know Japan's laws by heart. I'm not like that, but this would not be self-defense. The guy didn't touch you. He's standing next to you. Like, yeah, maybe it's a little aggressive to just get off your seat and like go talk to someone like this, but some people are just some people just do that with their hands, like you guys don't see it that much, but I do it a lot, where like if I had the full camera view, I'd be gesturing with my hands nonstop. So he basically full on assaulted this guy for hand gesturing. And then this is the picture taken, by the way. Oh, hold on, sorry. This is the picture taken. Full on looks like the guy is about to sock him in the face. But in the video, in the replay, this isn't even close to what happened. The guy literally has like a full open hand and moves it. This is like maybe 1 millisecond of the video that is being taken out of context. And this kind of comes full circle to where, why do people keep going to other countries and just doing dumb stuff, And it's one of those things, once again, where people always say it's just the Americans or whatever. Guys, I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's not. We gotta, like, instead of saying it's just this country or that country and like trying to force the people of that country to basically take responsibility for everybody, we should start holding individuals accountable, right? We shouldn't be trying to like dislocate it by saying, oh, it's this country's fault or that country's fault. Because I see that all the time. Almost every single time I make a video on this, oh well, it's America's fault. Oh well, it's Greenland's fault because that guy's from Greenland. It's like, no, bro, it's that guy's fault. And now that I've seen the video, I'm 100% on the Japanese guy's side. Like, it's ridiculous. And he didn't get in trouble for pushing the Japanese guy, from what he basically posted. But that also doesn't make sense because, from my understanding, he was deported. So he's kicked it. He's been banned off Twitch, and I think he might have been deported too. And but he didn't get in trouble. And I think maybe he didn't get in trouble because of society, more so because of Japanese society, more than he didn't do anything wrong. And that's kind of the context after watching the video that I kind of see. The guy didn't touch him. The guy, and we'll run it back again just in case I'm wrong. Like, I kind of want to play it like frame by frame because I am curious. So gets up out of his seat, walks over, hands in pockets, doesn't touch him, still doesn't touch him, still doesn't touch him, touches the guy. That's assault. I mean, like, you can be lenient with assault and stuff like that, but like technically, if you like tap a guy on the shoulder or something like that, it would be considered assault, because like you're technically doing a violent act towards someone, even if it's not meant to be violent. Essentially, guy goes to maybe yank off his hat or something, but doesn't even touch him, and then basically just gets shoved. Gets shoved not only once, but then gets shoved twice. Yeah, this is I think this is just full on a culture difference when it comes to why the guy is in trouble, basically. Because from my perspective, if this was posted in the US, you basically you're not only being a nuisance, you're sitting in a spot that you're clearly not supposed to be sitting in, that you didn't do any research on in the slightest, right? So you did no research on it, you have no clue what you're doing, but you see a big bright sign on the seat, and that big bright sign doesn't give you any context clues that something is wrong with this seat, that maybe there's something more important to go onto the seat, and the fact is people don't register that. They just genuinely don't. So I work in retail, and I just want to use this as kind of a in between, so like I work in retail, and we put signs all over the place. We'll put, oh, a big trash can sign here, and it won't say trash, it'll be like a big sign that like kind of shows, it's a trash can, essentially. People will look at it and then throw their stuff on the floor. Or, we'll have like a wet floor sign out, and people will walk straight past it and then like end up slipping on the floor. This stuff happens all the time. People don't actually care about their surroundings or what's socially acceptable or anything like that in the society that they're visiting. And this goes for Americans or anyone, really. It happens a lot where people just don't care, and then when other people kind of get mad at them, they get aggressive. And from my POV, from watching the actual video, yeah, maybe like the Japanese guy, like maybe he was a little aggro, getting out of his seat just to go talk to the guy, right? But I actually have respect for it because it's not socially ingrained in a lot of societies just in general to actually stand up for what's right. And I think the Japanese guy was standing up for what's right. He's like, my guy, I understand it's kind of an empty train, but you chose the one seat where it's meant for elderly, people with medical needs. Like, out of all of the other seats you could have chosen, you chose the one with the big green sign on it saying basically "Don't sit here." Like, and then you chose to assault the guy not once, not twice, but technically three times. If you were in America, that would be how it'd be seen in the eyes of the law. Would be he assaulted the guy three times, and the guy was just talking to him. And I think that's something that a lot of foreigners don't take into consideration, you know. And it's just always crazy to me. It's just always crazy to me. We never see this, going into Russia, or we never see it going into the UK really. And maybe I'm just like a little disconnected from their news, but I feel like every single week or every couple days I'm seeing something about this either in America specifically or in Japan specifically. And obviously I'm more in tune with American news since I do live in America, but it's just nuts. Like every single second, new streamer, new content creator, or something like that is just being a nuisance in Japan. And like I said, at the end of the day, or I didn't say this, but at the end of the day, is him sitting in the seat that big of a deal because the train's empty? No, it's not. Right. But I do have respect for a guy's trying to stand up for his society because, like, it doesn't matter whether it's that big of a deal or not. It matters if you're doing the right thing. And I think always doing the right thing over valuing if it matters is what's most important. But yeah, I don't know. That was kind of crazy. That was the first video in a minute I've react to just like live like that. So like this is kind of just like raw reaction. I think the guy should honestly, like, if you can't go to a country and be able to read its signs and be able to understand a bright green sign that probably means don't sit there, it doesn't mean this spot is for the tourist with camera. I don't think you should be allowed to go to the country, in my personal opinion. It's just like so weird to do that. It's the same thing with like Johnny Somali, where like he's just like going to a country and he doesn't care at all. He's just like, well, I'm a tourist, so like, why should I have to abide by any other rules? It's like you still have to abide by their laws, their rules. Just because you're a tourist to the country doesn't automatically make you immune to their rules. And that's the same thing any country around the world, whether you're going to Australia, you're going to Ireland, you're going to Greenland, you're going to America, you're going to Japan, you're going to China, whatever it is, you have to still follow their laws, their rules, even if you're a foreigner. It's so weird. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about today. I saw this. I figured that maybe for once we got a guy in the right that especially with the crazy picture they took where it looks like he's about to get socked in the face. I was like, okay, maybe this guy's in the right for once. But after watching the video, the guy is completely in the wrong once again, and just absolutely disgusting. But thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Peace.